So it is certainly a Derby weekend unlike any other. As we mentioned, no spectators, no fans, and quite a few precautions, of course, to keep people safe. So let's go live now to LEX 18's Alex Valverde. She's here as well at Churchill Downs to give us an idea of what the grounds look like going into the big race. Hey, Alex.
Hi, Claire. Well, as you guys have mentioned, obviously one of the biggest things that you'll notice is just the lack of large crowds all around the grounds because, again, there are no fans. Now, I spoke with one woman this morning. This is her 55th year working the Kentucky Derby, and she says despite all the changes, she hopes those that are here this weekend can still enjoy it.
It's kind of an eerie feeling.
For more than 5 decades, Joanne Sandback has overseen first aid services at the Kentucky Derby, so she's pretty much seen it all. But even still, this year's Derby is something she's never seen before.
I've seen things change tremendously this year. Normally, this area here would be so crowded you probably wouldn't even be able to stand there if the crowd was already in.
Along with a smaller crowd, other safety measures taken include having nurses and doctors on the grounds, and there are signs all around telling people to practice social distancing and to wear masks. As people go through security, their temperature is checked, and if they have a high temperature, there are COVID isolation tents they'll be brought to so their symptoms can be monitored.
And if there's somebody that we think that's a possibility, they're only going to be here for a few minutes because we're going to either get them a ride or if they're ill, we're going to take them to the hospital. We have an ambulance for that.
Sandback hopes everyone that is here can still enjoy the weekend, even with all the changes.
We'll be celebrating those horses and those owners and those trainers and those grooms and hot walkers that have worked very hard to get those horses here where they are.
Now, while we're not seeing the crowds on the grounds like we're used to in years past, we have seen more and more people coming through today as the races have begun.